Hello. Small man. Excuse me. Excuse me. No need to be rude. Can you even hear the music or am Ah, okay. So I'm not just smiling with nothing in silence. Very good. Hi, hi. How you doing today? Gooning to the max? I don't know if I want that to my stream. And why you still awake? Why you still awake, Goober? It's bedtime. Yeah. All right. Bad timing. I said it before you asked Chad a question. Oh. Oh. All right. I saw that you also played this on stream, right? But we're gonna play Stanley Parable today. Ah, music. Okay. Let's play the bit. Did you like it? Will it be fun? Will it be fun? It's all right. It is apparently very highly rated. So my hopes are high. My hopes are high, at least. Whoa. Pretty much that's all we're gonna do today. It's ALRIGHT. All right. You're curious, Niaki? Good. Good, because you'll be here the entire stream while Goober will go to bed. Probably. Okay. I think because I can only stream for around 3 hours or so, which is already quite a long time, not gonna lie, I think we should just get started. Because today we are playing one of the most popular games. Some would say it is a must play game. On Steam, the Ultra Deluxe Edition has 24,000 views. No. 24,000 reviews, 94% positive. But that is not all, because the original edition has 22,000 reviews, 92% positive. Because today we are going to play the Stanley Parable. That is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing it for around 3 hours today. If we don't manage to finish it, we will come back another time. Probably on Saturday or something like that. It's kind of just doing something over and over, change a little thing, like go to a different floor and you get a new storyline. I mean, that sounds quite nice. Yo, what's up, Bussy? Your day is complete. I appreciate it. I appreciate it that I make your day whole. Also, why do you want me gone? I don't want you gone, Goober. I want you to have a healthy sleep schedule because your sleep schedule was quite healthy before, with you saying that you would go to bed around 11 p.m., right? Healthy sleep schedule is good. It's healthy for you. Well, then start streaming 6 hours before this. I mean, but that. No comment. I also want to like I have to stream as well at a period where I feel energetic to some degree. Just 3 hours earlier would be good. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But the problem is that my dip gets quite big after stream. After stream, I'm just like. And then I cannot be productive the rest of the day. But indeed, I was considering also streaming earlier, indeed. But it just didn't work out that way today. I am trying to watch your vids as much as possible for support. I appreciate it, Bussy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do it once for your favorite moderator besides Niaki. Yeah, okay, good. Niaki is very difficult to beat. Very difficult to beat. But yeah, what was Bussy say? Oh yeah, I appreciate the support, Bussy. This video didn't really perform well, but I kind of expected that because it doesn't really have a great title slash thumbnail slash hook. But I kind of wanted to still get it out to build my portfolio of videos a little bit more. So that is why I released the video, and it is when you gonna speedrun. I do want to speedrun. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, I did finish Get to Work in 55 minutes. So that is already much faster than the almost 10 hours that I had before. Okay, but that was even without the speedrunning tech. So imagine how fast it can be. But I have mostly been practicing a little bit offline because I don't want to always get to work on, stream, because I don't stream that much and I need to record some videos on stream. Also, I uploaded a short yesterday. Probably, I know it wasn't the best short ever, but I didn't know that views could be so low as on that short. In the first 24 hours, it was crazy. Crazy. It did increase now, which is good. I do have a better short lined up, so that is also good. But yeah, that was like, wow. Maybe you will see vids get watched by my mom's account. So if you see in your info like 5% of vids being watched by a higher age, you know why. Okay, I will keep that in mind for the demographics. Not that I have big insights on that now anyways, because everything is pretty much 0. But yeah, what's your PC specs? I have not the best video card, not the worst. I have like a AMD Ryzen 9 some 5600, I think. And I have an Nvidia 3070, I think. That. Other than that, I know absolutely nothing about PCs. So I really don't know anything. So yeah, I cannot answer a lot of questions about that. Nvidia 3070. Already distracted. I see how it is. I see what it is. What is the game about? Bussy is asking. I don't know. According to Goober, it is about walking around and discovering storyline. But I think we're just gonna discover it together, since it is a highly accredited game, a very popular game. Some streamers put it in their top 5 must play games. No, not top 5. Top 50 must play games. What I saw, at least. But yeah. Yours a 5070. Damn, you must be rich with the graphical cards. Yeah, with the prizes, an extra 2K. Flexing on us. Wow. No, you see, oh, 2K in the name. Oh, but also probably 2K in the price. Let's be honest here. Only 910 Australian dollars. Okay, that's not that bad. But okay, I bought this PC, like, when was it? I bought it in 2022. So that's already 4 years ago. I bought it in 2022 when I came back from my exchange in Singapore as a little treat to myself of like, I'm back. Time to buy a PC. And then my dad bought exactly the same for his MapleStory gameplay. You just bought it 2 months ago? I see. I see. I see. A very modern PC then. Very recent, very new. I still can't believe you have 65,000 views on the YouTube channel, but still only have 18 followers on Twitch. I mean, most of the followers on the YouTube channel are are not followers. Most of the views on the YouTube channel are shorts views, and shorts views don't really translate into long form views. Like, most short viewers don't even watch the long form videos that are on the YouTube channel, which is already much more condensed and much shorter than these streams. So it is just not the same audience that watch the shorts and the Twitch streams, which makes sense. But yeah, that is why. That is why. I think only the long form views have the biggest potential to actually become Twitch viewers eventually. I mean, that nobody sees it and thinks let's follow on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if more people thought like that. Because I'm not getting close to affiliate like this. But to be honest, I don't think I would even immediately get affiliate, because that means that ads would roll before my stream, and that is a huge barrier when already so few people join the stream, right? To be fair, YouTube is much different than Twitch. True. And Martin is the only Twitch streamer I actually watch. Wow. Then it is very unfortunate that I stream in the middle of the night for you. Right? I am proud. I'm proud. That is a good sign for my future, right? That is a good sign for my future, at least, that I am somewhat entertaining enough or handsome enough, depending on what reasons you are here for. But that is a good sign that at least people enjoy, right? I mean, Bussy, you also come back every single stream, so there's some potential. There's some potential. Even less because of mods and friends. Yeah, exactly, Bussy. Although I don't think any of my friends follow my Twitch account. So it's only Niaki out of my direct environment and my sister. Those are the only two people that I really know personally that follow my Twitch account, I think. Maybe I should ask my friends, like, hey, can you follow on Twitch so I can get affiliates or no? But but you're my investment. I see how it is, Bussy. This is not entertainment. This is not support. This is the 500 euros that you always keep asking me. And your adopted kid. Okay. And some I just rather watch their YouTube content. I can't stand watching for so long, you know? Yeah, that makes sense, because it's just that the YouTube content can be so different from the streams. Very different vibes, maybe. But you are the only person I have the opposite for. I rather watch the long streams. I see. Because you can stare at me longer. But okay, I say because we only have 3 hours, now only like 2 hours and 45 minutes left. I'm gonna quit in like 2.5 hours. So I think we should get started with the actual game, because otherwise I'd just be yapping the entire time, which isn't bad either. I also like yapping, not gonna lie. But today I do want to make a start in the Stanley Parable, and then eventually I'll maybe do a bit more yapping on streams. We'll see how that goes. So funny, so goofy, so Pluto. All of those true though. Oh, and so handsome. Keep in mind that my girlfriend is in chat. Rhymed. Exactly. Keep that in mind with all your messages. I mean, I did say it before. But yeah. Anyways, I think we should switch the screen. Makes much more sense. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Why she's here every single stream. It is because I make her. No, I would not do that. It is completely voluntary. It's completely voluntary. Crazy devoted. It is love. Crazy devotion because of love. Aha, he pays me minimum wage. Yes, minimum wage. Or actually less. Why would I pay you? I pay you in the food that I make for you when you're here. I was always like, how are they here before me? Yeah, that is because I text Niaki like, hey, I'm going live now. Okay, I say we get started with the thingy. Oh yeah, game. Ha 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 ha. I completely forget how to. I completely forgot how to stream. Anyways, all right. Well, now with that information, I'll never be like that again, Niaki. All yours, girl. Scared away. This is the deterring effect that girlfriend has. Anyways, let's explore the Stanley parable. If you cannot hear the voiceover of this game, please let me know because it is very important. It's a key part of the game. But we do need English subtitles just in case, right? I'ma probably, give me a sec, I'll remove the follower count for a bit. Probably. Give me a sec. OBS struggles. Where is it? Where is it? Like this. Okay, perfect. Also, can you stream like 3 hours earlier tomorrow so I can watch you while I play poker? Thank you. Well, tomorrow I don't think I'll stream. Well, maybe if we don't finish this, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll see. I have to see. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I'd say Stanley gets old around 2 hours in. Okay, we'll just see if that is also the case for me. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No, I haven't. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Barely visible. This is barely visible for me. Wait, this is barely visible. Hopefully I'm still in at that time. 3 hours ago would mean I'd be in after 2 hours. Please enter the current time. What is the current time? It is PM. It is 4:35 PM. Can I type? No, I can't. 4:35 PM. Why do they need my time? Why do they need my time? Okay. Okay. You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Can you hear? Can you hear? Her. Can you hear the background noise? Probably very loud, right? Probably very loud. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? It's normal? Okay, for me it's very loud, but that's just my audio settings. Okay, then we just begin the game. Here we go!
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Boring.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy you're happy,
And then
Stanley.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Dun, dun,
Something
dun.
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't step out of my office? It wants me to step out of the office. But what if I don't? Wait, I need to decrease the sensitivity because I cannot... It is too much for me to handle. I'll turn down the audio by like 10. Okay. Like this. Okay, so it wants me to leave the office, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to go into the office, so we're just gonna stand here. Eyebrow reveal. You're 25, man up. I'm not even 25. I'm 26. Pushing 30. Okay, fine. Can I grab things? I'm clicking. Can I grab things? Can I do anything? Okay, fine. I'll leave. Wait, can I click the keyboard? No, I cannot. Okay, fine. Heart beating fast. Empty.
All of his co-workers were
What?
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. Where is everyone?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Do you think Severance was based on this game? The show Severance? Hello? Anyone home? Anyone? Fun theory. Yeah, like what if they just played this game and were like, yes, we're gonna make a TV show out of this. Severance.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Beautiful.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Open the window! Can I get a cold drink? Can I get anything? Why can I...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
We gotta appreciate art. Beautiful. Beautiful. Which ocean is this? Make your guess.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Wow!
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow, what a roast. what do you mean? I just want to chill.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, you don't tell me what to do, game. I just want to sit on this chair. Talk to my imaginary friend right here. Hello. Nice weather, am I right? How are you? I'm doing quite well. What is your favorite color? What toothpaste do you use? No? You're awfully quiet there. Anyways, I think we go to the new room. Blue? Your favorite color is blue? Like this blue or the upper blue? Which one? No, don't. Wait. Okay, I wait. Stare at the coffee machine. Gorgeous coffee machine. There's so much to this game. We can run rings around the pole. Nya, nya. Do you think there is another dialogue here in this room? Get a cola. Hello, cola, please. Hello. Hello. I don't have any money. Maybe that's why. Okay, I do feel like we should probably go to the next room. What if I go back? Haha. Oh, I thought the door would close.
But at last, he had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
The first open door on the left. But what if I don't want to? What if I want to carve my own path? Because this looks very scary. Too scary, some would say. Why would I go in this dark room? Why would I go into this dark room when there's a room right here with light? Oh, it's light here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Directions was not part of my job description. It was literally just pressing buttons, so I don't know what you're talking about, narrator. It's scary how all the doors close behind you. That's frightening. That's frightening. Okay. Okay. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. What if it's not moving?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm glad you think that. That's good for my ego. I am powerful. I am strong. Where am I? Oh, I'm back in the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But you see, we can now go back to our beloved room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Exactly. And now we're back.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Indeed.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
True. What did you expect? Tell me. Well, I just didn't want the game to tell me what to do. I don't like it when people tell me what to do.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is really worth it. We're just back in our favorite room. There's nothing wrong with that. Bussy, what's wrong with us being in our favorite room?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and
the
reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Okay, the
It's
dialogue
possible
options
that
are
this
the
is why
same.
everyone left.
Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Fine. I'll go through the creepy dark room. Broski really felt like that, yes. It was a deliberate choice.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Can this go down? Oh, it can! It can go down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So
It's
now
not
in
off
order to
track.
get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left? Can we go right? Never tell me what to do. Oh.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
That scared me. That scared me a lot. Okay.
No.
What do you
not the
mean?
right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Yeah, you silly
It's
goose.
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Am I just stuck here
Let's
for
see, we went
eternity?
down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
But there's a... Is this car gonna hit me? Why is this car on? That's not good for the car battery. This is also creepy. Is this a horror game? It turned into a horror game? What?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Yes.
The whole
Get
story
wrecked.
completely unusable. How
Get
about,
wrecked.
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What? No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
No.
From the top.
From the top, make it drop. That's the word I stubby.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, lads. Shall we actually go to the
When
room
Stan-
now?
Wait.
What? What?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Whoa! All the doors are open. We can go anywhere we want. Free reign. Let's go into this one. Hello. Where am I? Does this ever end? Where's this going? This seems like an impossible building.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the
No,
game
it's
again?
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. Oh, I wanted to discover the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is it better now? Can we now actually go to the meeting room?
Okay, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
All right. Did we miss anything? Did we miss anything? Was this here before? It probably was.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Where are we?
The story. Here it comes.
Okay, so I was so annoying to the game that it basically just forces me to follow the story now. I see how it is. I see how it is.
No, wait. Never mind.
What?
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Go back again? It's just making me walk a marathon. Now this looks scary again.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Let's go!
Congratulations!
Victory!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Speed run!
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work
I did.
for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Here we go again.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
A baby tutorial for babies. We get a tutorial, a baby tutorial. It didn't go that way last time, so I don't trust it. It was here last time.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh. Okay, it's so done with me. Still watching, by the way? Good, Goober. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, we follow the adventure line. Very good. Cannot go wrong. We follow the baby tutorial because we're more mature than babies.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
True.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yes.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay,
Wow.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
What a
experience
yapper.
of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
What a mega
Got a bit
yapper.
weird back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
An adventure! An adventure of a lifetime! Whoa. We follow the baby line.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
The fern? But we were supposed to follow the baby line.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I wasn't listening to what you said, but sure. Fern. We remember the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Is it? Isn't it? Yeah. Where's this line going? Wait. Why is it going in here? No, we already went there. Okay. We just follow the baby line. We're back here!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Are we just endlessly going to restarts?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yes.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah,
Something
true.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? Okay, yeah, we start randomly wandering. That's sure. Fine, that's fine.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Best
What do you
friends!
want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Castles on the right. A field, an open field on the left. Dragons fly over the castle and burn it to ashes.
Oh,
but
no,
here it
not you
comes.
again.
Stanley to save the day.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, we follow the line. Fine. What is going on in chat? A whole adoption saga. Whole adoption saga.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destiny awaits! What is this? You've been playing the confusion ending for 18 minutes? Is this the ending?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight
times?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Confusion!
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Stand your ground.
I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yes!
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Will something happen?
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes,
I'm
I
not quite
agree.
sure if we're in the
I'll read
destination
the chat messages
or
in
the
a bit.
journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Yeah, this is an
We'll
epic
find out,
journey.
won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime...
Ah! Okay, that was an experience. That was. Anyways, bro just called me Gramps. Respect your elders. Sorry, sir. Crying emoji. Crying emoji. Exactly. Oh, the ones to jokingly time him out. Martin, can I jokingly time out the child for disrespecting an elder? Says the adult man talking to a kid. Let's keep it friendly in the chat, please, folks. Let's keep it friendly. But yes, has been given a timeout for 10 minutes to reset this. Go to the... You're typing that, right, Bussy? So... Give me a sec. It should be fine. I assume you're not actually timed out and you're just messing with me. Exactly. You're misusing
All
your...
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You're abusing my good heart, Bussy. You're abusing my friendliness towards you by pranking me. Okay, we now follow the directions.
When Stanley came to a set of
For
two
once.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, you're welcome. I believe you for once. Weren't we here? No, okay,
Yet
meeting
there
room.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting work. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide deck has slick blue graphics in the header and throw some bevel... I cannot read that fast! I cannot read that fast! Everyone is unique. You, most of all. You're very special. Very... unique. Very special, very special. Okay. Where did we go?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you. Where's the boss office? Hello? What a fancy office. What is this difference in quality? What is this difference in quality between offices? Can I curse? I don't... Personally, I don't really curse that much. But if you feel like it really is required to emphasize your point, I don't necessarily mind. But not too much. Not too much.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Indeed.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, indeed. I couldn't have possibly known this. Why does this guy have so many books? Who reads this many books nowadays, right? Why do you need a private library?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What if it is 0000?
2845.
I wonder what it is. Bossy says 2854. Not quite, Bossy.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
What? Why is it so dark? I cannot see anything. Can I still fill in the code? 2845. Okay, what if we now do 2845. Pretty great. Pretty great. I did it. I did it. Are you proud of me, announcer? Are you proud of me? Is cursing allowed in here? Well, as I just said to Bussy, it is okay if it really is to emphasize like a point or something, but personally, I don't really curse that much, so preferably not too much. I'm not fully against it, but I don't want the entire chat to just be curse words, preferably. Okay, is this the dark secret? There's nothing here. Do we just jump in? Oh, it's an elevator. Okay, let's take the elevator.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
It's love.
Why did he feel this now, when for
Butterflies.
years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
You know what? I kind of want to go up. I kind of don't want to go there. It looks very scary.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Me too. And then you see Slender Man standing right here. Hello? Is anything different now? No? Okay. Okay, I guess we go... No! No, I cannot go back down! Did I make a mistake here? Did I make a mistake? Oopsie. Oopsie daisy.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Exactly.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising
Let me
narrative.
talk!
Wow.
Let me answer your
I'm
questions!
bullshit to the edge of my seat.
Please! He really is out yapping me. The answer is, you see all these books. We have been looking for stories, narrator. All these books have stories. So shouldn't we read books? I know it's a rare thing for current generations, but what if we read? I guess not. I guess not. It's totally different, otherwise there was no loading. I can go back down again, at least.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Creativity. Creativity. It's a key skill.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
I have to. I'm sorry, I have to.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
We don't know.
The
We don't know.
suspense is killing me.
It can be anything. As I said, it can be Slenderman standing right here. Right, right. Do 2 more times? Exactly. You understand my logic, Bussy. Ah! Ah!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
Yeah,
Give me a
it
time
does.
out here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to
Oh.
process.
so, how's your eyesight? Do any of you wear glasses? Ha 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 ha. Ha.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Welcome back, narrator. You do wear glasses? Is your eyesight very terrible like mine?
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Indeed.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted
Exactly.
before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Okay. Can we go up again? What do y'all say? Do we go up again? It is tempting, yes? I feel like we have to. No narrator this time, he's just fully done with me. He's just fully done with me.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But
Indeed.
the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh no!
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
What did I do?
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Yeah.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good.
Whoa! But I feel like the narrator is a bit angry at me. Anyone else think that? I feel like there was some passive aggressiveness in his tone. Or is that just me?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
It's okay. I'm a great public speaker. This has a good short potential. Indeed. Indeed. Live on the stage. Okay. I'ma be famous. I'ma be famous.
Ah, yes. Here it is, just through this door.
To stage. Welcome, Stanley.
All right. Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Aw, that's sweet.
Okay. It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
I'ma go get him. Indeed. I'm famous! Hello. Hello, my beautiful people. Where did they go? No! No, my dreams crushed! My dreams are crushed! Why must they take this away? Is this just the start again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bro, do we have to restart the entire game? Bruh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we speedrun. Are you gonna make a short out of that? Maybe, yeah. I'll see. I will go at least keep it in mind that this is a good
Yet
option.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we're back here. You need more shorts to
into
like.
his manager's office,
I appreciate
Stanley
that.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah, you've been yapping
That
too much,
kind
bro.
of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yes, okay. Let it out. Yes. Okay, we go down. Here we go. Up. Uppies. Uppies again. Uppies again.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
Okay, this is
that's
just
a
the
great
same.
question. I just can't wait to find out.
This is just the same as earlier. So let us actually follow the story as intended for once. Fine, you got me.
Here we are,
narrator.
Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Wow.
I'm bolted to the edge of my
I know,
seat.
you already said all of this. Now I will be like Goober and Gamer watching. Good idea, Bussy. This is quite a chill
Now
thing
he's
to
getting
have
back
on
into
the side.
elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Indeed. It's a talent. Okay, let's go
Surely
forward.
this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Yes, I will. Fine. Spooky corridor.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Is this where we are working all this time? What is down here? Can I jump down here? Okay, no, I can't. Spooky. I have an idea.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought.
What
to
if I jump
himself.
down here?
Did he have the strength to find out?
I didn't die.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
Okay, so now I'm just
New content.
sitting here.
You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you.
Yay!
That's how special you are.
I'm a very special
boy. We call
boy.
this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility.
That's
Well
so cool.
Done.
Good job, you did it.
We did it.
Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom.
Let's do the Dua Lipa dance.
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good
I did
job,
it.
you did it. Good job.
We did
you
it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good
Oh,
job,
yeah.
You did it. Good job, you did it.
Wow. Okay, so that was another ending. Yes, we restart. Okay, I see how it
Someone was
is.
following Stanley. He was sure
What?
of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Who's following me? Who's following me? Who's following me? Get away from me!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There was no one here. There's no one here. Dolores that
Yet
there was no one.
not a single person here either.
Fair, I
Feeling
forgot
a
about
wave
that.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
think
back
we all know
here.
the drill by now. Blah blah blah. Dark secrets. The
Indeed.
keypad.
Oh.
Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look! It's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Okay, that is quite funny. It knows that I want to speedrun. Okay, bloop. We go down. The narrator is so sick of my shenanigans, of our shenanigans, of everyone's shenanigans who plays this game. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, hear me out. What if we jump down again? Huh? Huh? No, just kidding. Just kidding. I won't do that. Then we'll be here for 20 hours.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Of course. Of course I have the strength. I'm buff. I'm buff. In my dreams. And this is quite like a fever dream, so I'm sure I'm buff. Hello? Hello? What a terrible spot for an office, right? What a terrible spot. You're just staring into the abyss. Cameras? Lights, camera, action, baby!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
Fire?
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom meant nothing. Because what was my number again? Or... I forgot. 248. Someone is fired right there. Employee fired. Please don't fire me. This is my only job. Elevator?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
What?
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay. Into the elevator we
No.
go.
He refused to
No.
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even
was.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
So dark. So dark.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Indeed.
For he would dismantle the controls once
Destroy
and
it.
for all.
Get your baseball bat, Stanley. Where's the baseball bat? It makes sound. Sound. Where's the baseball bat? We can make music. Okay. 5. That didn't do anything. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room...
Was I supposed to wait for the narrator to speak? What is going on?
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Was it over?
Was it? Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
I see it.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Dead.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
outside
none of this
world.
mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Yes.
That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
We have been controlled our entire life. But no longer. For now, for the first time, we are free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I was. Good night, Goober. Sleep well. I beat the game? I beat the game. I just got the Steam achievement, complete the game. Alrighty.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why did we start in a different room? Why did we start in a different room? Where are we?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Were we supposed to do something else? Were we supposed to do something
Yet
else?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we do all of this again.
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you, thank you. First time? Yes, this is the first time I play this game. It is. Okay, we go down. Thank you. Thank you. Ashter Whisk. Ashter Whisk.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
Yes.
that read Mind Control Facility.
We have done this before. Just like earlier. There's a lot to do. Okay, I'm curious. I'm very curious. We press this button. We already jumped down.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Yes,
screens.
I did jump down.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the
With the
strength
cool song.
to find out?
With the cool song. Okay. Cameras. We already
Now
saw
the monitors
this.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced
Yes.
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hey, it is quite flattering that they like looking at me. Elevator!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Have I?
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Surely not.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay. So, the last
But
time.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Indeed. So last time, we went into the facility power and we pressed off even before the narrator could speak. Because the narrator has been speaking a lot. The narrator has not been letting me speak. Like barely. There are a lot of buttons that don't do anything here. A lot of buttons. Okay. So let's go in now. Maybe hear the narrator out. At least. Let's hear him out. He's a tad bossy indeed. Indeed. There's no space for me to talk. Because I don't want to interrupt him because that is rude. Bossy?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, there was not that much dialogue there that we missed. But last time we pressed off. But I feel like everything is currently already off. So what if we turn it on?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Mine!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave.
It's
if
mine.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
What?
Long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
My precious!
It's your time to shine. You are the star.
My
it's
precious!
Your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Run away!
But what precious moments each one of them is.
Where do I go?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Where do I go?
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
Escape!
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
4.
die anyway.
That
I'll
didn't
tell
do
you
anything.
Exactly what happened to them? I erased them. I turned off the
What?
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of
What?
the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
No, door closed.
Other times, I let the
1,
office sink
2,
into
where's
the
3?
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This
5.
version of events has been rather amusing.
No!
Watching you try to make sense
No!
of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
3,
I almost
3.
hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
Incorrect.
will be even
3.
better.
3, where's 3?
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
No!
But I'm enjoying
No!
this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to
wanna
put
go
some
home.
extra time on the
10.
clock. Why not?
Yes, please.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
Wait.
trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
Something, please.
running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yes,
These
exactly.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything.
Door.
Something here will save me.
That was
Why would
4.
you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
3.
Stanley,
Wait. I see 1, 2,
you're
3,
in
4.
for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler.
Yo, what's
for
up,
you.
Zach?
That timer
1,
isn't a catalyst to keep
2.
the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away.
Ah!
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every
3.
moment that you're powerless.
4.
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
No.
So you can't.
I will save the world. The world is
Take a look at the
mine.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
5.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
What?
Or don't. It's
It
all the
didn't
same.
do anything.
All a part of the joke.
What
And
it-
believe me, I will be laughing at every second
What
of
do
your
I do?
inevitable life from the moment we fade in
Okay.
until the moment I say happily
Accept
ever
that.
after.
Hi there. My name is Martin. Nice to meet you. How are you doing today? Today we are playing the Stanley Parable. This is the first time playing this game. Let's get going. First try.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, what an interesting concept. Wow, what an interesting room. The broom closet, what is that? Give me a sec. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Keep going. It's on the left, I believe. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Broom closets. Broom closets. Broom closets. Broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet. My favorite room.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. I don't think so. I'm scared. I'm gonna
There
be
was
locked in
nothing
this
here.
room.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
The reason is I'm scared. The reason is I'm scared.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
We're meditating. We're meditating, narrator. We need that.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'll explain. I don't trust you after what just happened. So I want to be here, safe in the
You do realize
confines
there's no
of the broom
choice or
closet.
anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
But you, with your brain, would you have considered that I don't want to
Maybe
continue
to
the
you,
story?
This is somehow its own branching path. Maybe
It
when
is.
you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I will say that exactly. Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What? What? What is going on?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
No.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No, I'm very much
Hello?
alive.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They
No,
have
I'm
fallen
not.
prey to any number of your
No, I'm
countless
not.
human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
There's no one
Please
here,
remove
narrator.
their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, thank you. No, thank you. So, do you have a favorite color? but I already heard from Bussy. Nice weather, am I right? It is so cool. It is so cool. Oh, it is bugged. All of you have 0 seconds? What? What? No one is watching me? Except the cameras. Right here. Right there. Right there. No cameras. Anyways. It's all in my head. Indeed. Indeed. Is it time to leave the broom? Is it time to leave the broom closet? Farewell, safe confines of my broom closet. Hello, open, scary world. I will conquer you. Here we go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
They really thought about everything. And they really thought about everything. What a great game. Can we go back again? No. Okay. I think we should go now. Otherwise the speech. I think we should go now. Otherwise the narrator might just end our lives.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go here. I don't take directions from you, traitor.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Exactly, and we don't want that.
In such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Exactly.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
No.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever?
True, that is very scary.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I'm crazy.
He thought to himself,
I was crazy
suppose
once.
I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then
this
perhaps
the same room?
Strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
True. Who are
Now
you?
The voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Banana!
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Stanley has a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I am
Everything
normal.
will be fine. I am okay.
What a
Stanley began screaming. Please,
Ah!
someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Help
I have
me!
an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black.
I died.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow, that is also a crime. That is also a crime. You know what? I feel like I just want to do my job. Getting a job is already impressive in this economy. There are not many entry-level jobs going around, so let's just, can we just press our buttons, please? Can we just play... Can we just press our buttons? Close the door. Good call.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Yes.
Nothing will hurt me.
Exactly.
Nothing will break me.
We are safe.
In here I can be
We are
happy
safe.
forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited.
I will be happy.
Hours passed, then
will be happy.
days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Yes.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Safety.
Now it's
Safety.
even
We're
closer.
safe.
Here it comes.
Am I dead again? This is the answer. This is the answer. A restart. Bossy said a while ago, this all took a turn, but I don't know. I'm not really watching it. It did take a big turn. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain
Oh.
started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Why is it just white outside? Climb on the desk. I climb on the desk. Which desk? This one? My own desk? My own desk? Go back to here. In this room. Out window. It's always so difficult to follow instructions from a chat message. What about this room then? Climb on the desk to go out of the window. Go back. How do I climb? I want to leave. Can I jump? Can I jump? Who farted? The chair of the desk facing this one? Or this one? Facing the window. This one? Ah! Oh! Goodbye, world. Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative.
Very
Now
white.
that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Very
Why
much.
don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are you sick of this gag? No. No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one?
What is the narrator
Imagine
talking
if you had
about?
selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
This is the first
Though
choice.
If the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now,
Indeed.
I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Will it actually force me to sit in this spot forever? Can I press no? Can I press no again? 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 Wait, give me 1 sec. let me. Okay. Do I have to pray? Do I have to press yes now? Or am I just stuck? 20 follows? Nice, let's go! 20 follows. I'm not getting the activity feed. It's not updating for me. Give me a sec. Yeah. Give me a sec. Where is it? Where is it? Just in general, the activity feed is not updating for me whatsoever. But thank you for following whoever did. Anyways, are we sick of this? Are we sick of this gag? Are we? Can I? Hello? 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 Why? Hello? Am I? Hello? I'm sick of this gag. Someone please save me. Someone please save me. Is this what solitary confinement feels like? I'm losing my mind. Now you have to manually reset. Okay. Okay. Begin the game again. I see.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I do have new content. We want new content.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
What does that mean indeed? New content? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in
History
2013
time.
on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yay!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed. The narrator's talking so much, I don't even have to talk.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I give you the content, narrator. New content. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Okay. Is this the content you were waiting for? Is this what you wanted? Oh, now I can just no longer jump? No! No! My non-existent legs lost the ability to jump! No! I wanted to jump more! I wanted to jump more. These are some thin TVs.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Why are you blaming
I could count
me?
to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Hello?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, Mr. Narrator, why are you blaming me? You said earlier that it's literally your game. If you're bored with it, maybe do something about it. Have you considered that, Mr. Narrator? Just saying. Just saying. Thank you for enjoying.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game? And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Best friends.
What do you say, friend?
I say this. Anyways. Where is this? Where are we? This is not the reset. This is completely different.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, friend. Hello? Hello? Is this a trap? Is this a bait? I died. It's a trap! It's a trap!
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I'm gonna take a look. Our little secret, my best friend. My friend. Here I come. Here I come. We're in a fantasy story! Where are we? Wow! Is this what we call Utopia?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow. Where is it? It looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Audience Award. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. 2013. When the Stanley Parable was released. Tell me everything I might have missed. We went into a door that said bonus content or new content. We went in there. There was not a lot of content. And now we're here in a museum. Good times. That's what we call good times. A trip down memory lane. Ah, how beautiful. Unachievable. Nominee. 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 That, I think. It's gorgeous. Oh! A French song.
Over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them.
All
and
of it.
now, it's nothing.
I wouldn't
It's
say
no
nothing.
games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I'm quite sad. I wanted to hear the song. I thought it would keep playing. Well. Wow. Where are we? Whose house
Here's
is
another
it?
moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Is this entire building, this entire part is just the developers flexing? Just the developers flexing how good their game was? It's like, look at this. Look at this. The serious room. Oh. Up until what? The serious room. How do we enter the serious room? You get sent there for cheating. Well, I'm not cheating, so I guess I won't be ever sent there. Oh, in the original game. I see.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
What's up, J-Dod? How you doing? What's up? How you doing? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Wait, hang on.
This doesn't look
I don't recall
nice.
this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Okay, this looks very different from the rest. This is the part he doesn't want you to see. You're gonna come back. Alrighty. Have fun with whatever you're gonna
Oh
do.
no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Oh,
the
no.
online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Surely. Dun dun dun.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Ashter, so I shouldn't rush this part. I'll just take this very slow, right? Very slow. But it was not Ashter Whisk that was leaving. It was J-Dot that said they were coming back. Okay. Steam reviews. Steam reviews. Where are we going? It's raining. It's raining. Bossy was trolling us both. Go back to the room. You love the sound of the rain. Follow the green. The green. There's a good review. This is a good review. I do need the yellow line. Dude, I found you because I was looking for Infinite Craft streamers. You did. You did. And that was a very long stream.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
A bit.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
You are a bit.
Goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like
You're not a failure. You're not a
like I
failure.
let these
Don't worry.
people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
It's a good game. Don't believe. Roblox stream when? Not upcoming stream. I think it is one of the ideas that is coming soon. Very soon. I think in like 2 streams or something like that. I'm gonna play Roblox for the first time. So maybe next week or something like that. Yeah. Okay. I have never played Roblox in my life. I was more a Minecraft kid. So it is going to be an interesting experience. I have also never really watched any Roblox content at all. So it's going to be a really first time experience. Okay, the next review.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Skip button?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
To be honest, I don't want a skip button. I want a pause button so I can actually commentate on what you're saying, since I also need to say something, since otherwise it's just a movie and not really a live stream, right? I also need moments to shine bright like a diamond. Oh dear. Oh dear. You'll help me, J-Dod. I appreciate it.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on. Oh, you're back, you see.
Yeah.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Oh, well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
But what if we then listen to the entire dialogue? What would happen then?
The button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say good. Stanley!
What?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
You made it for me.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, this... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
I'm back.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Why is it so dark?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
See you in a year. Oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hi.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
I'm glad.
I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Yes,
Let
I
me
have.
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days.
It doubles
months.
about 19
I lost
times.
it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
narrator.
what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
Okay.
All of them.
Enjoy that. Hey. Hello? Narrator. Friend. Are you here, friend? Hello? Anyone home? No? What is going on? Hello? Hello, narrator? Narrator?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't
it
enough.
is a game.
They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of our...
Hello? Hello there. You were talking a bit much, so I thought I would just skip to past it. Hello? No? No one here?
The end is never the end, is never the end.
Hello?
Is never the end, is never
I'm back.
The end, is never 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 the end.
Thousands, if not millions, maybe even a trillion years.
Never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I will bring us to the end, narrator. I will bring us to the end. Again, nothing. I feel like the narrator is a bit bored. I feel like the narrator should talk more, right? I feel like he's not talking enough. This game should be entertaining. He should entertain us more by talking more. Maybe he needs a bit more time to repent. What? What happened? A storm. Are we at sea? This is a scary... The last skip is between 13 billion and 617 quadrillion years? Hey, the weather's better now. The weather's better now. I've always wanted to know what the future is like. Always wanted to know what the future is like. Oh? New age of the dinosaurs? Can I leave this place? Infinite craft stream again when? I'll probably do some infinite crafts also soon again. I want to try speedrunning getting a new discovery as a little stream segment. So it will come eventually again. Not too far in the future, obviously. Your help, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the help. Plus some side quests, of course. Of course. Side quests are important. It's getting dark. It's getting dark in here. But where's the narrator? Why is he not talking? Did he really abandon us? All life is dead. I mean, in the game so far, all life had already disappeared. So it does seem on brand. Those are some scary noises. I don't know if you can hear it, but those are some frightening noises. Okay, maybe not like that. Whoa! Whoa! An exit! Where am I? Where am I? Is this Dune? Is a sandworm coming out of the sand? This is freedom. This is true freedom. This is what we were longing for. Can we pick up these rocks? Oh? Am I dead? Am I now also dead? Oh, we're back! We're back! Everything is back. Was that a dream? Am I losing my mind? Am I crazy? Or not? Phone? This phone? This phone.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot.
My wife?
See you tonight.
My wife! But wait. So this is my desk? That was not even my desk? What? Why did we start there then? If this is my desk? Can I click again? The room is your desk? But why is my wife then talking to me at 434? Is she cheating on me? What is this? What is this? Oh, turn it off. We gotta save some electricity. Okay. Okay. Turn this off. Gotta save some electricity. Turn this off. Awaiting input. Okay, I did some input. Some input, but I don't know what. Alright, I guess we just continue. It's very quiet as well. Like the narrator has permanently abandoned us. That wasn't there before. Should we go to the new content or do we go somewhere else? I feel like it really wants us to go to the new content, so for once
Oh,
we'll...
good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Show me the exciting stuff. Is it the same again as earlier? He's back, indeed. He has never left, like he never left us, like he didn't abandon us. Okay. Into the slow elevator
You see,
again.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Oh.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
What? Whoa! The end is never the end. Again. 427. Stanley Parable 2.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yes! New content.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
No.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I feel like he drifted off at the end. They're back. 2 doors. Hello? Why is still no one here? This is a celebration for the Stanley Parable 2. Did that open? No. This door opened.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
This way to the show floor. Okay. Let's look at the show. New features right now. I see it's not very popular yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This giant
Here
hall.
we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. The Reassurance Bucket. Taste the sequel. That's new. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Ooh. Bucket? Okay, we'll go for the buckets. There's a lot of stuff here. Wow. A lot of stuff. We go to the Reassurance Bucket. I need some reassurance. I'm insecure.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
There it is.
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
True.
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I will never let it go. This will be my friend forever.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma
Thank you.
as well?
Thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All
Indeed.
this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
This is my new best friend. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm sorry. Don't worry, he'll get jealous of the bucket. As he should be.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
True. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. 2. Which way do we go now? Shall we go to the no screenshots area? What is here? Office decorations, infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Oh.
I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, Stepniece.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Boo! Boo! Bad decision. Bad decision. Okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with...
Yeah, you should have.
No,
Yeah, you
I've
should have.
made my decision. We're moving on.
You should have. Should have listened to me, bro. Was that just the end of the room? Where's the infinite hole? Jump circle! There's another jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as
Yes!
well. It's oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Why? I want my jumps. Why? Why must thou dangle? Why must thou dangle this amazing feature in front of my nose? Only to take it away from me because of an earlier part. That is what we call Top 10 Sad Anime Moments. Meow, 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 meow. See you later, J-Dot. Thank you for dropping by. Enjoy the other stream. And see you next time. I appreciate the joining. Collectibles. Free, new plus easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Get it here. Okay. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
How generous. How generous. I want a free achievement. I want a free achievement.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
give it
we
to
hear
me.
You, and I promise it will happen.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it some time. No, no, no achievement. No achievement. Sad. I feel like I have to do other things first. I feel like this deluxe edition so far has been a bit soul-crushing so far.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Many different exhibits. Collect them all. Okay.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay. Can I walk there? I can. Can I walk there? I can. Right? Can I walk there? I can. Yes. Yes. Give it to me. I want the statue. We haven't even gotten to the bucket's wife. There's a bucket wife. This is mega creepy. This is like an ancient tomb. And who is that? Wow! Collectible cat! Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's Stanley. It is us. So we gotta collect 6.
It's the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Can we go in again and get 5 more? Oh. No, that's sad. Okay, where are we? We already went to the jump circle. We don't want to go to the exit yet. We're having so much fun. We're having so much fun. Wow. Wow. Keep exploring. Yes, 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 yes. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. Okay. A button. Fake button. No screenshots. What if I take a screenshot? How do I take a screenshot? I don't know how to take a screenshot. Hear your name in the game. Wait, let me Google it. Let me Google it. How to take screenshot Steam game. F12. I'm taking screenshots. It's not doing anything. Well, I guess not. I guess it didn't do anything. Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated
True.
as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, I need external validation. Give me external validation by speaking my name. Please. Wait, give me a sec. Name.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I wish I was called
Here we go.
Jim
Let's take
now.
a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself
I am an
living as
investment
Jim,
banker.
sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
What?
Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I work for mergers and acquisitions. I'm Jim, but because I was working in mergers and acquisitions, I was working so many hours that my longtime wife left me. She took the children to a foreign country that I don't even know. And worst of all, I failed the merger. So my dreams got crushed. They got crushed because I got fired as well. Now I live in some back alley in Kentucky, hoping for someone to externally validate me. If only there was a button that would say my name in a loving way. Jim. Jim. I love you, Jim. Words I have not heard in ages. Please.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Yes, I need more.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's
feel
take
so
a break
good.
from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
No, no, no. This is all I have. Don't take it away from me. I need more external validation. I am Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy.
I'm Jim.
Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
I am Jim.
I'm putting the Jim button.
No, I'm Jim.
Otherwise soon you'll
I'm
start
Jim.
to lose all
I'm Jim.
sense of
I'm
who
Jim.
you
I'm
actually
Jim.
are.
No, no, no. I am Jim. And scene. Anyways. I'm the new actor on the block. They put me in the Hollywood rotation of the 6 actors playing in every movie. Anyways, let's go to the next exhibition. Shall we? Shan't we? Shall we not? This will be the last one because I think I am ending stream.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
That would make it a lot easier, yeah. That would make it a lot easier. Elevators? No. Which one have we had? The button that says your name, we did that one. The reassurance bucket, we did that. That's new. We gotta go to the that's new. We did that. Can this door be open? No. Jump circle we did. 5 this map. Merch. Collectibles. We did the collectibles. Oh, the infinite hole. We haven't seen the infinite hole yet. I just see stars. Asterisks. Difficult word. Opening. Rim. Depth. Infinite. It keeps going. Wow, that's very deep. Hashtag I'm 14 and this is deep.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
No, was I too late? No. No. Oh wait, the hole is still here. The hole is still here. The hole is alive. Ah! I didn't mean to fall.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
But what if I want to keep falling? I'm falling.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? Are we in a rush? Are we in a rush?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep
But how
hole.
deep is the hole?
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay,
We survived!
Well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Well, you gave me an out.
Look,
you gave me an out.
Got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
That is a
If
good
that works
compromise.
for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay. Well, what if I want to stay here a little bit longer? What if I want to enjoy all these cigarettes that have been thrown in here? How? Did you have you been smoking a lot, narrator? What is this? What is this? Why is a mug here? Who did this? Huh? Huh? Jump again, see what
Great.
happens.
Now, I'm very excited to Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is
No,
you.
I'm not the
The
problem.
problem is that you like holes too much.
You made this!
A normal person would have
You
said,
did
"Yep,
this to
that's
me."
An infinite hole right there goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
It's less deep.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this
Yes.
time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than
Scam.
you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can
Meow.
hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
No.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
The best place to
This
be.
starts to become a thing where...
What?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Ah.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Indeed.
Even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
It's now just a
Stanley,
normal
I
well.
have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
It's now just a normal hole. There's nothing special about it.
Well, there it is. The shape. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
If it fits, I sit. Cat rules. Cat rules. No,
Is
I'm pressing the
the,
teleport button.
Teleport button not working? You sure?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked
No, I
for.
regret it.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
win for
No,
everyone.
no, let me out.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Come
Take
back.
care, Stanley.
Come back.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
No. Come back. Come back. Those are not pleasant sounds. Those sounds not pleasant. But I'm safe. I'm safe right here. In my hole. The safe What is happening? It's sinking. My hole. Farewell, world. I'm going to where I belong. The depths. Maybe we'll find what we've been looking for in the deep end. Oh yeah. Whoa. No, you're not longer. I want something spooky. This is quite spooky.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things,
That's the first
you
time
and
I felt
will have
alive.
Many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
That was the first time in forever that I felt truly alive. Bring me back. Bring me back. Oh. Not this back. Not this back. Well.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
All right. I think for today, we need to leave it at this because I have an eclipse that I want to watch. So I will be saying goodbye for today. And then we'll continue, hopefully, very soon. We'll continue very soon, I hope. It was a very nice game. Very nice game. Wait, Ashter, can I just press quit to menu? Can I just press quit to menu and or will it save? Or will I have to restart everything? Yes? Okay. Okay, good. So just making sure that we don't have to start from the beginning again. Alrighty. Alrighty. Then I want to say, especially to you, Ashter, because you're a new one. Thank you so much for joining. I truly, truly appreciate it. A lot. A lot. It's always nice when people join to chat and help me with the games. So thank you very much for joining. I hope next time that we play Stanley Parable, you join as well. That would be super lovely. Yeah. Then I will hopefully see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. See ya. You as well, Nieki. See ya. Bye-bye. So long. Goodbye.